And there's these puppies. This is the rest of the crew from behind us. For reference, for some of you who've been following this, I built their dog shelter slash dog house last summer, and then I improved it for the cold weather that we had right before Christmas. Ever heard that saying, no good deed goes unpunished? I believe it's no good deed or whatever. Well, I think in this case, a good deed went punished. Because, wow. Well, these are three boys here. That's Jasper on the left, White, in the middle is Oscar, and I think the leader of the pack is Peanut. They're all boys. Two of them got neutered, and then Oscar, we didn't give him the surgery because I want him, he's kind of has a low confidence, very submissive, so I'm hoping that will kind of balance everything out. But we removed almost all the furniture. This is where I used to practice. Had a brand new bed put in here literally just 6 months ago, and then another brand new bed in another room. But after the girls kind of gnawed a small hole in the back of it, it dawned on me maybe the boys would be worse, so I removed it. And man, they got up in my valve oil, my slide grease, which was right here. And I had to put some, but that's what's left of it. But man, they ate the valve oil, they ate the slide grease, tuning slide grease, you name it. I mean, they ate it, chewed up the bottles, and I have the puppy kennel gate right there flattened out and protecting our outlets and stuff because that goes to our water supply for the front yard, the sprinklers and stuff. Also the alarms that we have here. And I just know that would have been done. I also have unplugged the heater and I put chairs in front of it because I know that one of them probably would have got electrocuted. How do I know that? Well, because one of them almost did. Luckily, I would pull this out before they really got into it, but they still got into it after I pulled it out. So I brought down a space heater. This works pretty good now. It's been very comfortable for them. And they've been here 4 nights, and so what's that? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. So it's midnight. After midnight, you can see. So technically, it's early Monday morning, but I'll still call it late Sunday night on the the 6th, or maybe it was the 5th. Now we're in the 6th. Kind of losing my days there. But man, now they're going a little stir crazy. Of course, because you can't let these two here go outside and play. They had their you know what cut off. They had the neuter surgery, so they can't be out horsing around, running around. And so some good deeds go punished. It looks like we're being punished here, man. I have another chair similar to this I like to sit in when I practice. It's not a new chair, but boy, it sure is comfortable. Now this one is toast. It's toast, folks. And I really like that chair, but I mean, I guess I should have removed it, right, guys? I mean, I should have. So they also start getting off other, I have a bunch of my instrument stuff here, stuff for practice aids, and hey, someone turned off the light. So yeah, I got tons of stuff here that I send out that I even work on myself. There's rims for French horn, tuba, but they were down here and they started messing with them. Some of them they chewed up. I mean, this stuff takes a long time to get here. I ordered from China in bulk. That's why I can sell them to you guys for a song and a dance, And I had to look at the bottom two shelves, had to remove them up here. So this is all the cleaning supplies because, man, they poop and pee everywhere. I got this fake grass. I got two of these. So one I just took out, washed all the pee and poop off of. It's out there hanging outside right now. This is the clean one that was baking in the sun, so the smell's kind of gone. I kind of got rid of most of the smell. Let's see if you can just see that one. Oh, you can't see it, I don't think. Let's see. Can you see it out there? Nah. Oh, you can see it a little bit there. If you look carefully, there's the green fake grass. Yeah. So this is just a time capsule of what Kurt Thompson has been doing. It's been actually, if truth be told, this has turned into a part-time job helping these animals out, and I'm only helping one group of animals. The animals, the 6 animals all behind us. But from giving their pain medications to feeding them to coming in and cleaning, and I purposely didn't clean today because I didn't know how much more they were going to ruin. But I will come in to clean it tomorrow. That's why I'm making the video now, because it just looks like something out of a movie. Now, the area that they all tend to huddle in was good up until recently. This is a nice, actually, this is kind of a darker room, warmer, quiet. And when that light off, I turn this light off. I'm about ready to do that now. That light will go off and only one light will stay on, this one over here. And it's not as light as it looks. It's just a small digital light. So here it's kind of half dark, so it's very comfortable. As soon as you step in, it's quieter. But they already started to go to town on some of the pillows in here. So they like to shoot themselves in the foot. The pillows and the blankets, that's a flannel blanket, real soft and warm. I could go to sleep down there. I mean, if they hadn't, got it all soiled. But literally, I could go to sleep there. It's real comfy in here, quiet. Yeah, that's all brick on the other side. The other side is drywall. You got drywall that's all brick, so it's very cozy. But they kind of self-sabotage a little bit. I know they're bored a little bit, but that's why I went to Petco today, and they got one of the chew toys that was left from that we used with the other dog. I went and bought them bones. These bones were all wrapped up. They're good for chewing on. There's biscuits there. There's a Nyla bone over there. Yeah, I know that might be a little stir crazy because they're backyard dogs. Okay, so let's get that out there. They're not indoor dogs. They're backyard dogs. So they're used to. Well, if you watch my previous videos, you'll see that their backyard kind of looks like this. Go back and watch some of the videos where I'm making the doghouse, and you see their backyard kind of looks like this. So this is what they're used to. But man, it's tough. It's tough. But the neuter for these guys, it seems like they're really bouncing back quicker than the girls. They had it on Friday, so Friday night, Saturday night, now tonight. Tonight, I just gave them their pain medication. It's the very last one. And they're doing good. They're healing up very fast, real fast. They don't need to be here, I don't think, as long as the girls were. They're sisters and mothers, so they don't have to be here that long. I think probably at the end of this week, Thursday or Friday, I think they're going to be good to go. I think they're going to be going crazy by then to get out and play. I did buy them those bones, and I'm not sure how much nutrition they get, but I picked this up for about $20 at Petco today, and they're all eating it. I just kind of want to round out their system, before they go back. So we're trying to give them lots of good food, the best kibble, Hill Science diet. They're getting that. Throwing them some vitamins, and they got plenty of fresh water here. I got a small one that they can easily drink out of, but I got a big one, just kind of a backup. So either one they can go to town on. If that one gets a little low here, I'll fill it up, but so far so good. And that's it. I just want to encapsulate this because it's almost unbelievable when you look at it. And these 2 guys on the chair, well, they're supposedly sick puppies coming from the surgery, but they haven't been acting like it. So anyway, I'm Kurt Thompson. This is a little time capsule for me to look back when I'm older. It's past midnight. It's early Monday morning. I just call it late Sunday night. I think we're right at what are we at? Probably like the 5th, but was turning over to the 6th of February. But just a nice time capsule to look back. I'm trying to help out these animals. Sometimes I have to be aggressive and assertive in my particular field of music. And I like to counterbalance that by trying to do something extra special and extra good for our planet and for the animals that live in it. Before it was animals, I was helping out poor kids in impoverished countries, helping them get health care, education. I've since switched to animals. I really feel like they're more helpless than even some of those little kids. So anyway, you got a little heater. It will come on if it gets cold enough. It was on earlier, but our temperatures are rising now. We're not getting down in the 20s now. I think it's going to get down to 41, so not too horrible. And then they can always go back in this room, cuddled up, get under a blanket, and a lot of them will snuggle and burrow themselves through under a blanket or a towel. All right. Don't even know if I'll show this to anybody. I might just keep it for myself, just to remind myself what I was doing back when I was a younger man, trying to do a little something outside myself. These aren't my dogs. They belong to the neighbor that lived behind us. But they have their reasons. She just gave birth to a kid a few months ago, so they got 5 kids. One of them is a 3-month-old. She works 2 jobs. Her husband works a 50-hour-a-week job. I mean, that's just got to be insanely tough, time-wise. And then they got 6 dogs. So it seemed like an impossible situation. So I'm here to try to pick up the slack and at least make these dogs' lives a little bit better. That's the reason I'm doing it. Not because I'm friends with those people or I know them or anything like that. Now I'm getting to know them, but this is all about the dogs here. Try to set them in the right direction. I believe we have. Now we got birth control. I think that'll tone down their behavior. They'll all get along better. And that's pretty much it, folks. I'll make another video here. This place will be cleaned up. I don't know how much more they're going to tear into this chair, but I know they're getting stir crazy. Tomorrow's Monday. I'd say give them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, and I think they're going to be climbing the walls to get out of here. And I checked for their infection, in their site, and I don't see any signs of pussing, inflammation, leakage, drainage, no, redness. I don't see any of that in their surgery area, so I think everything's a green light. All right, catch you in the next video.